Call halal Yahweh Shemi Hushai Bahashim Kakudash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them to tell us his truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers that push the word of truth and sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, the aqua that are listening and learning, being the pillar of rest, the 144,001 the hopeful elect of Israel, and the brother Yahshua. The name of this video is going to be called The Babylonian Prepper, or Spiritual Prepping. Okay? Who are the Babylonian Prepper? The men of the Lord. All right? And what do? We prep spiritually for what? For the day of the Lord. Right? To get the hell up out of Babylon. Whole different type of prep. So you got the American, Salaki, you got the Canadian prepper, and I'm sure there's an American, we got the New York prepper, right? But the Babylonian prepper is the only one that's only real prepper is spiritual prepper, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to get a couple of precepts on Babylonian prepping, all right? So let's do that, and then we'll close and just keep it real short. And try to have a little fun amid the chaos, right? For us, order out of chaos is what? Spiritual prep. Let's all right, there are two main spiritual prepping proverbs, really. Precepts. Let's get 14. Proverbs 14. And we'll look at the precepts in the different versions. Okay, so we'll start with this. This should be number 2. So let's get 22 first. So I can bear with me. There is a method to this. I don't figure it out as we speak. What do I want? Proverbs 22. Proverbs 22 and 3. A prudent man, and we all know these, right? But hey, you gotta go over. Repetition is the mother of whatever. Proverbs 22 and 3 in the King James. A prudent, remember that word, prudent, man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself in the secret place of the Most High. What's the punishment? That fire burning your hands. Okay? So for the top 2 in spiritual prepping, for the Babylonian prepper. All right? Let's read the NIV. Prudent, see danger, and take refuge. You got to hide yourself. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. The Most High got the angels looking out. But the simple keep going and pay the penalty. Prudent person foresees danger and takes precautions. What is that? Spiritual prepping. Okay? What are you going to do when the lights go out? The moment the lights go out, do you have a watch? You need a watch, right? Something that wasn't affected by the EMP or whatever, right? Old quartz, right? That Timex quartz watch, that wind up or whatever, okay? You need a way to tell time. Why? Because you need to know the exact time the lights went out or the power went out. When did the power go out? Because you need to be able to measure time. 24 hours has passed. Okay? Now, 1 day of lights out, what does that mean today in 2024 as to what it meant in 2020. Well, now everybody knows that the lights are going out, which is a little different than back in 2020. Not everybody knew. Now everybody knows because they've been telling everybody, right? Revelation of the myth. Hey, we're going to shut the lights down. Here comes a cyber attack. There's a movie. Tells you everything that you need to know. So now everybody knows. Guess who else knows? There are people that have purge party. Well, let's watch the purge and study up on, when the lights go out, who are you going to be in the purge? Right? And some niggas like, when the lights go out, I'm going to get her. I'm going to get her. I'm going to get... See, they've had enough time. Oh, the lights are going out? Well, I didn't know that 2 years ago. Everybody knows now. All right? A prudent person foresees the danger. What do you mean? Oh, well, when the lights go out and there ain't no 911 like what happened a week ago as a trial run, right? They're like this, oh, that's what they're going to do coming up? I'll be ready. Already got my targets picked out. So this thing, Most High, is about balance. So you got people that are ready for the lights to go out, and then you got people that are ready for the lights to go out. On both sides. Okay, don't be a simpleton. A prudent person foresees danger and takes precautions. This is spiritual prepping. Out of the precepts. Okay? It doesn't say dig an underground bunker. Okay? We could get into what it does. Well, what is your instruction? All right? Well, number one, don't be simple. Prudent sees the danger and hides himself. So prudent. What is prudent? Sensible. A sensible person sees danger and takes cover. Sensible. Okay, that's what we see. Shrewd. Sound like Esau's shrewd. Okay, so then what do we do? Let's see. Where's that blue letter at? Here. What is it? Proverbs 22. I want this to be short, so I'm going to try to keep it short. Well, 22 and 3, prudent man, a prudent. Let's get it. Avram. Prudent. Subtle, crafty, shrewd, sensible. A sensible person. Okay. Cunning in a good way. Look right here. Cunning, usually in a bad sense, but not in this sense. In this sense, it's in the good sense, cunning. Right? Sensible. Shrewd in a good way. In a good sense, prudent, cautious. All right? So, these are our prepping skills, spiritual prepping skills. All right? Sensible. You got to be sensible out here. Act like you got some sense. You heard that coming up, right? Well, you got to act like you got some sense. Let's see. Let's go back. Proverbs. Okay, so a prudent man, where's the King James? A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. Okay, now let's get Proverbs. 14. Okay. Now, where's that word? Right here. Prudent. Okay. Proverbs 14:15. The simple, right? Now it's switched it. It's in reverse. The simple believeth every word, right? but the prudent man looketh well to his going. All right? And if you looking well to your going, you understand that your goings are of the Lord. Right? That means you didn't study. You're looking well. You've got the understanding of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. You understand balance. You understand righteousness. Right? But this is basically saying the same thing in reverse. Right? You got the simple, believe it, or you got the prudent, look well to his going. Back over here. Proverbs. Simple, right? A prudent man now switched around. Prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. So let's get 21. Just, pulling out a couple of spiritual prepping precepts, right? Like when you have your Swiss Army knife. This is the Swiss Army knife of spiritual prepping. 21. 12. Let's see. If this is on. Not so much this. Righteousness wisely considereth the house of the wicked. No, where did that come from? 27? Slocky. It's 27. Slocky. Album by Van Call Rush. 27, 12. Don't be simple, be prudent. Proverbs 27 and 12, a prudent man foreseeth evil and hideth himself. Does that say the same thing? Doesn't it? So, prudent man looketh well to his going. Verse 22. And are punished. Why did that seem so much like 21? Okay, that's 22. So it says basically the same thing, doesn't it? Let's see. Okay, this is 22 and 3. The prudent see danger and take cover. That's this. The prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. But the simple pass on and are punished. But the simple keep going and suffer the consequence. This is basically the same thing. Wow. Okay, but on point. All right, let's get one more. Well, I just did that. 14 and 15. So lucky again. There's a lot of them that are very similar. But that's a good thing to know. See, you got to say things, repetition. Again, you got to say things over and over for Jake. I'm going to look at well till it's going. Let's go one forward. A wise man feareth and departeth from evil, but the fool rageth and is confident. The fool, what? Where's the instruction? Depart from the evil. A wise man feareth. What is the beginning? go. In the Berean, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruct. This is spiritual. The hell? Salakia. Yeah, so this this lesson is being hindered, if you will. Bear with me, I'm gonna try to finish it. So I'm gonna continue on from here. What we're reading, the fear of the Lord. Yeah, this is still recording, so bear with me. Yeah, we can read this. Proverbs 1 and 7, one of my favorite. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. It's lucky. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. All right? And that word instruction is very important. Go ahead and close because this thing is so ragtag. All right? To spiritual prepping. All right? Second Ezra 16. Okay. So within 24 hours, what is your going? And what we'll do is we'll come back. This is Second Ezra 16 and 40. Oh, my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. These are your main marching orders. Okay, your main marching orders. Okay, as far as prepping is concerned, right? I like to use this visual. Let me get both of them. All right, let's read that again. Okay, if you're a spiritual prepper, this is what should be in your head. Second Ezra 16 and 40. Oh, my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle. Right? How do you do that? You pack your rucksack, right? Or you could call it a bug out bag. And in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. What does that look like? It looks like this. See? This is your destination. You want to make it here. So you got to get that in your head. All right? This is spiritual prepping. You look at this. This is where you want to, this is your destination. You work backwards from here. All right? You visualize this. And you say, okay, this is where I want to be. How do I get there? And you work your way backwards. So it's going to have some walking involved. It's going to have some packing involved. It's going to have some, hardship. It's not going to be easy. But you take this. This is called making it. You want to make it here. All right, how do you get here? Well, you might want to start packing a bag, putting some essentials in there, and getting your mind right. All right, and that's all I wanted to say. This is spiritual prepping. Okay, it does involve a bug out bag, if that's what you want to call it. It does involve a road march. It does involve sleeping in the great wide open. A little roll. See the little bed roll there? Might have a little tent. might not. All right? Go look at the children passing through the Darien Gap and get some inspiration. If they can do it, you can do it. If they could go through the jungle, these kids, on their dad's back, you'd get out there and do this. All right? And this is it. Oh, my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle. And in those evils, bad times, be even as pilgrims upon the earth. Okay? You're a religious person going to a destination. All right? So with that, we hope that the elect will edify you, brothers and sisters. Shalom.